In this short video, we will briefly take a look at two customer service experiences. One using a visit to the Brussels Renaissance Marriott Hotel in Brussels, and a patient visit to a GP's office in Prague, to compare the two experiences. First, let's take a look at the Marriott Hotel. You can see the logo and picture of the Renaissance Marriott Hotel on the screen with a list of customer expectations. Quickly, they are organized by a variety of key characteristics so that we can match the hotel experience with the clinical experience. Please recognize, in the interest of making this video short, we only use some of the key indicators for each example. You will find many more for your own clinical practice. You can read more about these key quality indicators in some of the references you will find in this QI program of instruction. But first, let's take a look at what we have in terms of the Marriott experience. Under Access, was my reservation as I expected? Is the location of the hotel in a good location? Is it close to public transportation, for example, especially if I'm a visitor to that area for the first time? I really want to know that I can get easy access to customer-related services. Is there a business center? Do they have good computers? Do they have printers that I can use? And do the staff answer the phone quickly? At reception, you'll see a series of characteristics that we think are sort of characteristic for any major hotel. Is the staff friendly? Number two, reservation accurate? Is what I'm expected to pay the correct amount? Is there a concierge desk? Do I have access to it at a reasonable time every day? In terms of my customer experience, is my room clean, quiet, and upscale, consistent with the expectations for any Marriott hotel? Is my bed comfortable? I certainly want to be able to sleep well. Room service. Do I know how to get room service? Do they respond quickly to my requests? And the last item, is there internet access, and is it free? If it's free, boy, I'll really use it even more. In terms of problem solving, do they fix the problems that I identify in a timely fashion? So, for example, if I check in, find that the light is out, will they be up there fixing it quickly? And finally, checkout and follow-up. Is the quality of the experience that I have learned to see and experience from Marriott consistent with what happened? Now let's take a look at the GP's office, and we'll use the same kind of examples comparing the two. Same thing. Do I have easy access by phone to my clinical practice? Are they available without having to get a busy signal every time? Are emergency visits open every day so that if I have an urgent problem, I can come in and see my GP? Can I get advice by phone regarding my medical problems so that perhaps I can avoid actually having to come in and see the physician? And what is their availability? Are they available during the time that I need them to be available? Those are key elements. In terms of reception, is it quick? Easy? Do they have my medical records readily available? Are they up to date? What about waiting time? Is my waiting time in the doctor's office a reasonable time, or do I have to wait an extra amount of time? And do they have sufficient time for each appointment so that when I'm with the physician, I don't feel like he or she's trying to rush me? Key point. In terms of customer or patient service reflection, do they have handicap capabilities so that if I have problems moving around, that I can get in and out of the doctor's office without worrying about falling? Is it clean and neat? Key element. It gives a perception about what kind of care I'm getting. Does the doctor listen to my real problems? And is he or she focusing on all of my medical problems and tailoring the diagnosis and treatment to my total care. Is a holistic, if you will. Now, in terms of problem solving, are they looking at not just my symptoms that I'm presenting, but do they also look at other chronic problems I may have? Are they trying to prevent this problem from occurring again? And lastly, do I know what my protocol is going to be when I leave in terms of my medications, follow-up visits, any other problems to pay attention to? In other words, am I really getting the same kind of quality experience that you get from Marriott at my doctor's office? Bottom line is, whether we're a traveler or a patient, we all have expectations about the quality of experience we receive. This program of instruction will walk you through how to apply these essentials of a good QI program in your clinical practice. Let's get started.